And it's a razor-thin race, obviously. She's pulling slightly ahead, still within the margin of error. So what do you want to see the campaign specifically do? What are you going to do within the next 12 or so days between now and November 5th?
We're everywhere talking to anyone who will listen to us. And that's what we're going to continue to do all over the state. That's what I expect the campaign to continue to do all over the state. They've got the TV ads, they've got the mail, they've got all of that happening. And our job is to be on the ground, on the doors, on the phones, at events, everywhere we can be, where voters will be, to remind them of the importance of this election and the importance of their vote and the need to vote for Harris.
Obviously, this election is coming down to every single vote, especially in those 7 critical states. What's your message to those people who either might sit on the couch, might sit this one out, or those undecided voters? Because there's a small percentage, about 2% or so, of Michigan voters who are undecided. What do you say to them?
For the folks who would consider staying home, I say to them that you shouldn't let other folks make this decision for you. You shouldn't sit out on your democracy. You're an important part of how the democracy works in this country, and you need to participate. And your participation is key to making sure that your voice is heard and that you are electing folks who will have your best interest at heart. And for folks who are undecided, I say very similar things. You need to choose a candidate who thinks about you, not just themselves. And if you listen to these candidates talk, you've got one on the Republican side who spends a lot of time talking about how he would get back at people who've not supported him, talks a lot about himself and who he thinks he is. And then you've got a candidate who spends a lot of time talking about you and I, talking about the people of this country and the people of this state and what she will do for them. That's the difference. And when you go vote, you should vote for the one who has you in mind.
Lavora Barnes, I appreciate your time today. Best of luck to you, as I'm sure you have a very busy 2 weeks ahead, but you are welcome back anytime. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for having me.